Hey guys, what's up? Cardfight here, and today I'm here with another product review video. This is a more in-depth video of the video I posted a couple of years ago. This will be, in depth with more of the sleeves that I use and the different types of over sleeves that I use. I must say that there are some sleeves that I do not have with me right now because I don't have an open pack. So just a heads up there. But yeah, I should have most of this stuff. Alright, so let's get on to the video. So let's start off with the most basic sleeves that you guys are probably most familiar with. It's the usual Bushiroad sleeve collection, the HG sleeves. They're high grade and they usually have a hollow foil to them, and let's see if I have a sleeve for you to look at. So as you can see, it's shiny, and the inside it has a metallic look to it, and that's how it looks like. So it was the very first brand of, actually no, it wasn't the very first brand. It was the second brand that I started to use for sleeves. The first brand I started to use were the character sleeve collections by the same company that made Precious Memories, but that's not as well known to the Western world, I guess, because not very many people play Precious Memories, so they might not import the sleeves to local card shops over there. But it's definitely something that is quite frequently used. So that's the high grade, Bushiroad high grade. They also come in minis, which is the actual Vanguard size. So if you guys want to actually have your cards perfectly fit in a sleeve, the Bushiroad mini series, the sleeves are probably the sleeves that you want to use. But I don't usually use all of these because their design is very limited, and they don't have as much options for you to choose. Most of them are just going to be Vanguard units for you to use, but occasionally there's like rewrite sleeves and stuff, but it's a very limited selection, so that's why I try not to use these mini size sleeves. There are also other Vanguard size sleeves, but again, it's very limited in selection, so I'll talk about it later because it's not from Bushiroad. So yeah, so there's the two main sleeves that Bushiroad make, the high grade and the minis. Let's get on to the other companies. So there's Broccoli, who makes a lot of sleeves too. I think they're most famous for their non-foil sleeves. For example, let's see, this ZX deck that I have, if you guys see, the foil is not, there is no foiling in this compared to the Vanguard, the Bushiroad one. You guys can compare, as you can see, actually, yeah. This is actually metallic, and this is plastic. You can sort of see through the thing. There's no metallic foiling in this. These sleeves are actually, in my opinion, a bit more durable. Like, they don't get scratched as easily. And if you shuffle properly, these will last much longer time than these ones. But if you take care of them, of course, both of them, they can both last pretty long. But it really depends on how you play with the sleeves. Definitely use over sleeves because not using them is like going in raw. I don't know why I said that, but yeah. So, these are the Bushiroad, the Broccoli sleeves. They also have a similar sleeve to the Bushiroad one with the hollow, but they're called premium grade sleeves. They have a PG on the right corner, like the Bushiroad ones. This is PG right here. So if you want to learn the difference, there's that. But it shouldn't make too big a difference, because most people who buy broccoli sleeves do only use the non-foil ones because they last longer and they don't scratch as easily. Because the material they use for this front, it's different. It's thicker in my opinion. I think it's thicker, yeah. It's thicker than the high grade ones. Yeah, this feels a little thicker, so yeah. Right then, next we have similar sleeves to broccoli sleeves, but I don't remember what company this is from. Yeah, I don't remember which company this is from, but it's similar to the broccoli sleeves. So if you see these sleeves, they're also pretty good. They have the exact same size as the these sleeves. I think all the same size actually. Yeah. These are also good. These are a little cheaper than these if you buy them in Hong Kong. I don't know why. In yen they're the same, but these ones actually cost a bit less. Yeah, they're a bit less. They cost a bit less. Yeah. The anime that these sleeves make, the factory, they're less well known, I guess. I believe they made Horizon, and they made oversleeves for SAO, and they made oversleeves for Neptune and stuff. So they make some pretty nice oversleeves. I'll show you guys later, but yeah, these sleeves are also good. I forgot the company, that doesn't matter. The least well-known company is probably this one. Character Sleeve EX. They're most well known for making Senran Kagura sleeves. So if you don't really like Senran Kagura, then I guess you don't really need to know about these sleeves. But yeah, and they're not very popular in Hong Kong either. So yeah, I believe you can get these off AmiAmi. So yeah, you can get pretty much all of these off AmiAmi if they're not the event special items. Right, so next, the next big competitor for Bushiroad is Besides Broccoli, and yeah, Besides Broccoli is the character sleeve collections. So they have a few different variations for their sleeves too. First of all, there's their standard character collection sleeves. I'm not sure why one's green, one is purple, but they're pretty much the same thing. They all look similar to same as the Bushiro one. They're all the same as the Bushiro one. They all have the metal foiling and whatnot. Show you, it's this. It's pretty much the same. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same material. This is the event special, so you can't get this off AmiAmi. But anyway, yeah. So the sleeve, it's quite nice. Same quality as the HG and PG sleeves. So yeah. And next we have the character sleeve matte series. The matte series is very nice. The quality for these sleeves, they are actually my favorite right now. I'll try to find a sample for you guys to look at. For example, this is a matte sleeve with the oversleeve, Neptune oversleeve. Let's take the card out. I don't know if you guys can see it, the matte sleeve, but it's different from the normal hollow sleeves. Again, let's take out the standard HD sleeves. So I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but this whole thing is shiny, hollow. Well, this one is only selected areas of the sleeve is shiny. And this one, it feels matte, so it's not entirely smooth and stuff, so it has like a little bit of traction. It's very nice to shuffle, even if without oversleeves. This is very nice to shuffle, though I don't think you should, simply because, you know, these sleeves are very nice and you don't really want to damage them. But yeah, the matte sleeves right now are definitely my favorite. They look the nicest, they feel the nicest, and yeah, it's Character Sleeves Collection's newest line of sleeves, I guess. There aren't too many anime with this kind of sleeve. I believe Vocaloid has one, a few actually. Hyper Dimension Neptune, Hyper Dimension Neptune has a few sleeves under this matte series, and High School DxD has some. I'm not sure what else has it because I didn't buy any, but right now I'm just using the Neptune ones, the Vocaloid ones, and the High School DxD ones. So yeah, these are definitely the nicest. So yeah, I highly recommend this. I highly recommend the matte series. They are by far the best sleeves to use, and they're not even more expensive than the HG ones. So yeah. Other than that, there's another character event sleeves, or character sleeves. These are the event sleeves. As you can see, this event special, I guess. It's limited to events. I mean, right now this pack of sleeves, it says 735 yen, but it's definitely not going to cost 735 yen if you buy it now. It's going to cost somewhere around 30 to 50 USD probably. Yeah, these are very hard to find, and you definitely cannot get this off AmiAmi because it's event special. So you can only get this from the event, or if you know people that bought something from the event, you can buy off them. But yeah, besides that, there aren't really much ways to get it. But again, these are the same sleeves as the HG sleeves, I think. Yeah, they're the same quality as the HG sleeves. I believe they're gonna make some matte series sleeves for event soon, but I'm not sure. I'll have to see when I go to Japan. So that's that for the sleeves. On to the over sleeves. Actually, let's just talk about the inner sleeves. I use these, forgot what they're called, card protector something, and a G on it. Not actually sure if this is made in Japan. I don't think so. I think it's actually made in China because the quality is not that great. But I mainly just use this to fill in the gap between my cards and the card sleeves. So as you can see, it's a very thin layer. Don't get the Ultra Pro ones because they make your deck way too thick. So I'll just put it in there. The card won't move around. And then you just sleeve it over. So it makes the card feel nicer in your hand. If there's no sleeve, in there, the card will kind of just flop around in there. Again, it doesn't look nice because it's not in center. But even if you draw, like you'll have a huge space here, and then it doesn't feel nice. But if you put the inner layer, most layer sleeve in there, the card don't really move around. At least there's less space for it to move around. So that's why I use the innermost layer. It doesn't make the deck any heavier because it's a very thin layer. Not heavier, thicker. It won't make it thicker by that much. So I definitely recommend these sleeves. I don't think you can get these elsewhere, but if you guys really want some, you can buy these off me. Yeah. So onto the oversleeves. As you guys probably know, most of the time I use the KMC character sleeve guards. Again, let's bring out this again. It's this sleeve. It looks like this. There's also a gold version of it. Yeah, it looks very nice. Yeah, it looks very nice. I guess that's all I have to say about it. Other sleeves that you can probably use are these ones. These ones sleeve from above though, so they have a top cut. Let's see if we can show you an example. Example would be these Asuna Sword Art Online oversleeves that I'm using. They're the same brand as these. So yeah, as you can see, they open from below. So you put your card like this inside. You can't put it from above. If you put it from above, it looks weird because the words are all upside down. So I don't recommend it. Sword Art Online, it's upside down. So if you're going to use these sleeves, you should definitely just sleeve it from below. It's the bottom cut anyway, so yeah. These sleeves, they have the most like, gimmicks to them, I guess. They're the most lowsiest. As you can see, these Neptune sleeves, or what is it? Oh wait, crap, they're just dropping all right here. Like these sleeves, they're all from the same brand, but they're more anime based oversleeves, so you can match your sleeves like this. For example, my Neptune oversleeve, or my Neptune sleeve, I can just match it with my, it looks okay. This is not the best one I have. The best one is probably the Link Joker deck I'm using. But that's for another time. But yeah, oversleeves. These brands, they're very nice. These are very durable, but if you don't shuffle properly, the edges will break really easily. So you should shuffle lightly when you're using these sleeves. Oversleeves, any type of oversleeves, you shuffle carefully because the edges will break very easily. They break from the middle. From the sides. Let me show you an example of a sleeve that I broke. Let me just see if I can find it real quick. Alright. So for this card, I was not careful, and I kind of just broke it like this. As you can see, it's broken here. You have to be very careful when you shuffle, because if you shuffle wrong and you put it in, for example, like this, sometimes you could just snap the edges and rip it right off. So definitely be careful. But aside from that, the newest type of oversleeve I'm using is the Broccoli Matte Series oversleeves. These are different from these sleeves because they shuffle much nicer. They have texture to it. It's not smooth like this. So if you shuffle, your cards won't stick together, but they also won't slide. So it's very nice. Sometimes these make your cards stick together, but these usually won't. At least for me so far, they didn't really stick. I should replace this sleeve real quick. So, whoops. It's a very nice fit also. I believe it's a little bit tighter from what I heard. It's smaller by 0.5 mm, and the 0.5 mm and 0.1 mm height. So it's a bit more tight fitting than the KMC character sleeve guards. Same with these ones. These are also 69 times 94. This is 69 times 94. This is 68.5 times 93. So it's a little bit nicer, a bit more tight fit if you don't really like the extra space in your between your sleeves and your over sleeves. But yeah, and there's also the other broccoli sleeves. These have patterns. These cost a little bit more, but they have patterns, and they usually come out at limited periods of time. So after one batch is gone, it's pretty much gone until they feel like printing them again. While these ones, they'll be permanently printed, like these ones. They never go out of stock, unless, never mind. So yeah, that's probably enough rambling for today. Oh, also, KMC over sleeves, they have the mini ones, so you can put these over your Vanguard sleeves. Oops, if you want. Bushiroad also made a matte oversleeve for Vanguard, but I don't recommend those because those are not very good. I do not recommend them, in my honest opinion. If you're going to use oversleeves for your Vanguard sleeves, Vanguard side sleeves, then I just recommend you use the normal KMC oversleeves because they're going to last longer. Anyway, this is pretty much it for today, I guess. I've been rambling for long enough. If you have any questions, just feel free to send me a message through Void Canvas, and one of our members will probably answer it. So yeah, this is Kara Otaku, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!